My next question is something that relates to that from Adam Grant, who talked about the importance of learning something from each person you meet. So, as an executive coach, you engage with many payment leaders. What are the kind of, it's an unfair question, but I'll ask on the same. What are the top three things you've learned from those many interactions you've had with payment leaders?
Yeah, it's not like you to ask me an unfair question, Keith. Well, I think, first of all, if we can look at the payments ecosystem, I think the truth is you can't do anything of significance in the payments ecosystem on your own. Even if you are a very, very large company, given the nature of the things like the four-party model, payments. So the first thing for me is you have to be collaborative. It's the vital skill for success, because one day you could be talking to somebody who is a competitor, the very next day you're partners, and then a third day you're a supplier to them, and that goes around a bit. So what that really means for me is you need, as a leader, to have the mental and emotional dexterity to be able to play those various roles throughout the ecosystem. You also need the mental and emotional dexterity with your teams to stand up. And it does take that. You can't play an arrogant big play, even if you're a huge vendor, in because there's always somebody bigger, there's always somebody more important, and there's always a vital cog that's missing from that place. So I think that's the first one. Sorry, we're going to say anything, Nicky?
No, keep going.
I think the next thing, as a leader, the best leaders I see, they embrace the opportunities before the challenges, because we've never been in a space like this in the payments industry. It's so exciting, it's so full of opportunity, and it's frankly so headline. I think the pandemic has only exaggerated that. So, but if we embrace only the challenges, we're unlikely to realize the opportunities as much. And then the third one, there are many, but these are the most important, I think, is always seeking at least 4 wins. So if you're a leader in the payments industry, if you can, and most people do this, and I've never seen this so collaborative, you probably want the industry to win first. Then you want your company to win. Then you want your team to win. You probably want your line manager to win. And then eventually you can win. So I can't count. There you go. That's 5. But I love the example with MasterCard. Previously with Ajay, where he was saying, look, what we want to do with decency quotient, we want all boats to rise. Yep. And I think the impact the payments industry can have on the unbanked, on the underbanked, on the undereducated when it comes financially, it's dramatic. It's dramatic. And yes, we've got shareholders to look after, etc. But there's no reason why we can't pursue 4 or 5 wins at the same time.
Oh, great perspective. Thank you, and certainly those important kind of lessons in leadership that you have gleaned over the years certainly resonate. I've not quite thought about your last one there in the context of framing wins through 4, or should I say 5 lenses, given what you just said. So thanks for that.